welcome to this exclusive Grade Guru's JSR explainer. Listen, if you're in grade 9 or 10 right now, you know those first All-India board exams are staring you right in the face. And today, we aren't just going to hand you a list of generic, recycled study tips. No way! We are unlocking the Grade Guru's JSR Ultimate Blueprint. We're talking about 10 highly guarded secret weapons that elite students use to consistently shatter that 95+ threshold. So let's dive right in.
So I've got to ask you directly, where are your scores sitting right now? Are you kind of stuck in that 60 to 75% range, maybe just passing a few subjects? Are you pouring hours and hours into late study sessions, only to wonder why all that intense hard work literally isn't translating to top-tier marks on your report card? It can be incredibly frustrating to put in the time and just not see the results.
Okay, here's the harsh reality. The ICSC board, it's a completely different beast. It demands serious application-based learning spread across a massive syllabus. So breaking that 95+ ceiling isn't about sacrificing your sleep to simply study harder. Not at all. Achieving elite status is all about studying smarter by decoding the council's specific evaluation patterns.
Here is the Grade Guru's JSR blueprint we'll be unpacking today. Number 1, hacking the ICSE syllabus. 2, mastering the marking scheme. 3, elite exam hall tactics. And 4, the best of 5 trap.
Let's jump straight into phase 1, hacking the ICSE syllabus.
Right out of the gate, there's a massive difference in how people prep. Your average student is just blindly reading textbooks that are packed with extra non-examinable noise. But toppers, they go straight to the CISCE website, download the official scope of syllabus document, and filter out all that fluff. Literally, every single study hour is aligned exactly with the specific topics, subtopics, and definitions prescribed by the council. Zero wasted time.
And building on that laser precision is something called the keyword bank. You know, you could write this absolutely beautiful, flawless 2-page essay. But if you're missing the core technical term, you lose the mark. It's that simple. ICSE examiners are specifically hunting for precise keywords. Elite students know this, so they systematically build dedicated keyword banks for subjects like biology, chemistry, history, and geography. That way, their answers perfectly mirror the examiner's secret key.
And get this, they don't wait until the end of the year to test themselves. Instead of saving past papers for some crazy last-minute cram session, toppers reverse engineer the last 10 years' papers as a daily habit. The absolute second they complete a chapter, they immediately look at how questions from that exact chapter were framed over the last decade. It's a brilliant tactic because it lets them quickly identify the absolute favorite concepts of the ICSE paper setters. Moving right along to phase 2, mastering the marking scheme. If you want that 95+, your margin for error is literally paper thin. You absolutely have to secure perfect scores in those high-yield, objective sections where marks can't just be subjectively deducted by a grader. We're talking about flawless map pointing in geography, absolute perfection in English language formats, your letters and notices, and zero calculation errors in the compulsory math sections by totally pre-learning your formulas. But hey, we're all human, right? What happens when a topper actually makes a mistake? Well, when they bomb a question in a tuition test, a school pre-board, or even just a self-assessment, they don't just glance at the right answer and shrug it off. No, they meticulously document that mistake in a dedicated error log notebook. By reviewing this specific log right before major exams, they guarantee they never, ever repeat the same conceptual or silly mistake twice. Okay, let's get into the actual test day. Phase 3, Elite Exam Hall Tactics. You know that crucial 15-minute reading time ICSE gives you before you can even pick up your pen? Average students usually use that time to panic, stress out, or just passively skim the paper. Toppers, on the other hand, execute a highly precise timeline. Minute 1, they immediately start mentally solving English literature passages. By minute 5, they are actively scanning to spot the trickiest constraints in physics or math problems. And by minute 14, they have completely locked down their Section B choices. So the moment that writing timer starts, they're off. No hesitation. Because ICSE gives you some pretty generous choices in Section B, toppers use that reading time to be super strategic. They purposefully select question combinations that yield maximum marks. For example, picking a question broken into 3 short subparts instead of one massive long essay leaves the absolute least room for subjective mark deduction. It's just smart gameplay.
But to pull this off flawlessly on the big day, you need serious muscle memory. I'm talking about replicating exact exam conditions at home. Sitting on a straight back chair, strictly timing yourself to finish 15 minutes early, and absolutely no phones allowed. Plus, they practice rigorous structural presentation. Crisp, numbered bullet points, key definitions neatly underlined in pencil, leaving distinct lines between answers, and drawing neat, labeled diagrams right next to the text. They basically make their paper visually effortless for the examiner to grade. Finally, we arrive at Phase 4, the best of 5 trap.
This is a massive trap that catches so many brilliant science-focused students completely off guard. They focus entirely on science and math and completely neglect English. But listen to this. In the ICSE board, English is a compulsory subject permanently factored into your best of 5 percentage calculation. A stunning 99 in physics will not save your overall percentage if it's being dragged down by an 80 in English. Elite scorers know this, so they give equal weight to mastering English language and literature themes right alongside their science subjects.
So there you have it. You now hold the exclusive Grade Guru's JSR blueprint in your hands. You know exactly how to hack the syllabus, master the marking scheme, and totally dominate the exam hall. The only question left is, are you going to let this insider intelligence just sit on a shelf? Or are you going to implement these secrets today and claim your spot in the 95+ ranks? The blueprint is yours. The next move is entirely up to you.